collar and elbow tie. Flair in the side headlock. And the chain wrestling by Flair going behind. And Flair just telling Shawn Michaels in so many words,
I still got it. He's telling me, I still got it, kid.
I just beat you in that exchange. Flair so confident. Borderlining on arrogance, but so confident. In great shape for a guy north of 50 years of age.
Believe me, Flair's still arrogant. Uh-oh. A little bit of arrogance here by Shawn Michaels. Oh, no!
That was a hard slap.
That's a little bit too much arrogance.
They're checking to make sure his jaw didn't get unhinged there. Man, you could go think back into the last 20 years of some of the great five-star matches and the match of the year candidates. And one common denominator that largely they either had Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in them. Nice ride by Shawn Michaels, taking down Flair, and Flair quickly gets to the ropes. Senior referee Earl Hebner. Shawn Michaels showing obviously
hang in there, Nate. Hang in there, Nate.
No intimidation, and not that we thought that Shawn would.
Oh, he's showing no intimidation and showing no respect either.
Nice drop solo, close solo, front face lock by Shawn Michaels. Flair up very quickly to try to relieve the pressure into the ropes. And referee asking for the break. Shawn holding on to that front face lock. Will we get a clean break? Uh-oh, well, not really. HBK retaliating that shove. Clotheslining.
That was a clean break.
Oh, look out here. That cross body by Shawn Michaels taking down Ric Flair. And Michaels tossing Flair back to the inside.
I tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed in Shawn Michaels' action.
How is that?
Well, he needs to show a little more respect for the Nate.
Well, this is it's not a testimonial dinner. It's a wrestling match.
Well, you would think. I mean, don't you remember what did we see earlier? Shawn Michaels, it was like a testimonial. I mean, he went to Nature, brought tears to Nature Boy's eyes by telling him how he idolized Ric Flair, and how he nearly worshipped Ric Flair. That's a testimonial if I ever heard.
He meant it.
He's out here slapping a man's face.
Shawn Michaels meant it. Well, you know, King, he kind of Shawn got stabbed in the back by what we saw. We saw that.
That was typical Nature Boy Ric Flair. I mean, if Shawn Michaels really respected the guy, should have expected that from the dirtiest player in the game.
Hard shots by Michaels in retaliation, and now HBK mounting that second rope.
Oh, no. Oh, look at Nature Boy. Look at this. There you go.
They're looking for that inverted atomic drop, but to no avail. Flair now backing away right into that corner, and Michaels follows Flair right in. And referee Earl Hebner trying to maintain a little semblance of top block.
Dirtiest player in the game.
The opportunistic veteran Nature Boy Ric Flair, who's overcome it all.
Never turn your back on him.
16-time world champion. Survived a horrific plane crash many years ago where he suffered a broken back, and many predicted that Flair would never come back to active wrestling, but not only did he came back to dominate. And now Flair, he mastered a figure four leg lock. One of the most proficient athletes I've ever seen, that when he decides to focus on those legs, Flair can dissect those legs like Dr. Jim Andrews, the noted surgeon in Birmingham, Alabama.
Well, you said it right. When Flair decides to work on your legs, you're pretty much history. You're pretty much toast.
Not much you can do about it, and Flair he'll get you down. He'll work on those legs in a variety of ways, and Flair now right there trying to knot up that thigh muscle, that quadriceps muscle. Largest muscle in the body is the quadriceps femoris. It means four-headed thigh muscle, and now Flair,
bigger than your gluteus maximus.
It absolutely is. And Michaels now holding that left knee. Flair now stepping over, setting in the figure four.
That's it!
And Michaels, this is the one move of all Flair's moves that Michaels wanted to avoid.
That's right, he's seen it thousands of times if he's watched all of the Nature Boys matches. Tap out, go ahead. No shame in tapping out, losing to the figure four, is it?
Well, a lot of guys have done it, no shame at all. The crowd trying to get Shawn Michaels back into this thing. And Shawn Michaels Back there for a long 2 count. That pain shooting through his body like a bolt of electricity. The late Gordon Solie used to say that the figure 4 put severe pressure on 7 different points of your legs.
I hate it. I don't know if there's anything that hurt me worse than a figure 4 leg lock.
And referee again, and Shawn Michaels.
That maybe one of Flair's chops.
Michaels trying to fight off that pain and block it out, and while he was doing that, he was on his back, and the referee there to do all he could do, and the only thing he could do, and that's count those shoulders down.
Michaels trying to get to those ropes.
And does, and now the referee, quick officiating, Flair.
That was quick. Right, look at this.
I'm not a big fan of referees putting their hands on wrestlers, or wrestlers putting their hands on referees, quite frankly.
These referees are power hungry.
Oh, gosh, what a hard shot that was by Ric Flair. Now watch Flair. He used the chop to knock down Michaels, but Flair goes right back to work on that leg.
I'd knock down Hebner if I was him, just for good measure.
This is textbook Ric Flair, textbook wrestling, and hopefully the youngsters in the locker room area are taking some notes here. And Shawn Michaels with the enziguri, the head kick. Antonio Inoki's favorite moves in the old days that many of the American competitors have adopted, including Shawn Michaels over the years. And now Flair taking Michaels and picking him up, taking him to the corner. And this has certainly negated Shawn's speed and quickness advantage. And Michaels blocks the right. Right the sternum. And look at Michaels fighting out of the corner.
Yeah, look at Michaels turning the thing into a slugfest. Chop is legal.
Michaels a right hand. Back body drop. And Nature Boy Ric Flair elevated. And Flair now backing away in that corner with some sanctuary, but to no avail. Hard Irish whip, but Flair with a reverse elbow catches Shawn Michaels coming in. Flair bought himself a few seconds there, perhaps. And now Flair going up to the top, and this has never been his forte.
No, I don't think I've ever seen this work for Flair.
And Michaels, man, Michaels sailing Flair all the way to the center of the ring. Goodness gracious, that was an impact. And now, Michaels. Flair,
how much would Michaels love to end this thing with that sweet chin music?
The band is tuning up.
Look at that kick. It's blocked.
Flair blocked the sweet chin music. Flair going, inside cradle, the great counter, and a near fall.
Oh, that was close.
Michaels double leg pickup. Now Michaels down with the quickness. And wait a minute.
Hell, you can't do that.
And Michaels is using the figure 4 on Flair.
What an insult. Now, what a total lack of respect.
And what a way for Shawn Michaels to win this match. Oh, Flair.
In your face.
Right in the thumb of the eye. I don't care how
desperate people do desperate things, you know that.
Focused you are, how tough you are, when someone rams their thumb into your eye, it's going to change your whole outlook. You're sure going to stop what you were doing. And now Flair limping as he is, bringing Michaels again in that corner. Flair has worked in the corner a lot here, but Michaels, athletic as he is, landing on his feet. Referee getting mashed in that corner. There's a roll-up, and the referee, a little bit out, a little out of it. And there's the tights. What did?
I can't believe it.
Might have been a bad break for Shawn Michaels there, because
Shawn Michaels almost stripped Ric Flair naked by pulling his tights down. Michaels is pulling out all the stops. Oh no!
They're upside down. Page of the late Ray Stevens and that upside down. And Flair had a misstep there, trying to go to the top again. And the second time Flair went to the top.
These guys just rammed heads into each other, didn't they?
I think Michaels got the better of that situation. If I were Flair, I'd stay off that top turnbuckle. It's not worked out for him here.
Not yet.
Michaels picking Flair up in this very deliberate, wrestling-paced match.
Oh, no.
And Flair again finds himself on the top turnbuckle. His previous 2 trips in this match have not fared well. Michaels in the second turnbuckle. Suplex. Flair suplexed off the top turnbuckle. And now Shawn Michaels has an opportunity here and an advantage. And
where's he going? What's he doing?
Oh, wait. I guess we could say HBK get the tables.
For what?
Well, Shawn Michaels is setting up a table here. And man, I never expected to see this.
Is he going to show that much disrespect to, as you said, the greatest champion of all time, Ric Flair? What's he going to do?
This is not a testimonial. This is not a banquet where you have bad chicken and long speeches. This is a wrestling contest, and Flair brought this on himself. This could have been one of the great scientific matches.
Oh, look at Flair.
Wait a minute. Flair's going to try to suplex Michaels to the outside, and a right hand, a knockdown by Shawn Michaels, who was inches away from being suplexed from the inside to the outside. Flair right on those steel steps. Flair now getting his lights dimmed and his eyes crossed. Hard right hand right to the jaw of Flair with his hands to his side. Wait a minute. What the hell is that? That's Randy Orton, King.
Randy Orton just got
a member of Evolution, Randy Orton. Where did he come from?
I don't know, but
oh my God. Michaels up top.
Where's Michaels going to come from?
This is no! Oh my God, Michaels! What a crossbody turning in midair!
Are you crazy?
Right in the heart of Ric Flair. Look at that table. It's destroyed.
Look at Flair, he's destroyed.
And so may be Ric Flair's chances for a victory here. Michaels paying a supreme price.
Flair's hurt bad. Check this out, Randy Orton catches that sweet chin music, and then I can't believe this. Look at that.
Michaels turning in midair like a corkscrew and driving his own body right into the chest of Ric Flair.
Oh, look at Flair.
And Flair's bleeding from his back now. That table disintegrated, and there's got to be splinters and pieces of that wood in the back of Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Well, can you imagine? Flair's spine could have disintegrated. What was Shawn Michaels thinking? Why would he do something like that, JR?
The win. The beat Flair down and win. The arm over. Will it be? No, it's not. Flair shooting that right shoulder up, just inches off the canvas. That's all it takes before the 3 count.
Now Shawn Michaels got to be wondering, how can I win? Or just, can I win? I mean, what more can he do to Nate other than dive off the top rope and land smashing through a table?
Watch it here, watch it here. And Flair, that mule kick, I think he got Michaels and the referee.
I think he did as well, but that's vintage Flair. You've seen that 1,000 times. He is the dirtiest player in the game, but
this was a very, look at this.
I guarantee you this referee had no idea where that came from.
Well, you know where it landed. There's going to be bruising. And look at Michaels now coming back with that knife edge chop. Michaels cooking the pace. This is vintage Shawn Michaels here. Look at him change the pace, dictate the pace like a fast-breaking basketball team.
Look at Flair going.
Oh my God, the athleticism of HBK. Does he still have it? You damn right he does. Scoop slamming Flair and taking down the Nature Boy. Shawn Michaels now back in the driver's seat. Unfortunately, the referee is down. Let's hope this doesn't have an adverse effect either way on the outcome of this match. HBK now residing on the top, and the elbow found its mark right to the heart of the Nature Boy. And now I think the band again.
As you can tell, though, referee's still down. He obviously took the brunt of that kick much more than what Shawn Michaels received.
Shawn Michaels looking to deliver some sweet chin music. Oh, bang! It's over. Oh, good God! My God, what a chair shot! Randy Orton with a chair shot on Shawn Michaels. The referee still reading from that low blow. Orton puts Flair on top of Michaels. It can't end this way. It can't end this way.
It did.
But it has.
It did.
Here is your winner, Ric Flair.
Well, Randy Orton, the youngest member of Evolution, has just cost Shawn Michaels the most important emotional victory, I believe, in Shawn Michaels' career.
Boy, you're right. There's never been a match that Shawn Michaels wanted to win any more than this one. His own dream match against Ric Flair. And now Shawn Michaels, well, his dream has turned into a nightmare, hasn't it, JR?
Absolute. The referee being helped out of here, and Orton trying to get Flair out of the ring, but look at this. Bang! That match was over.
Bam!
And Randy Orton almost beheaded
And then Randy Orton has the presence of mind to give Nate just a little boost.
Flair had his life turned out by sweet chin music. You got to credit Randy Orton. Randy Orton should be the guy that gets the credit for the victory here, but officially it'll be nature-born Ric Flair with a one-on-one victory over Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood.
Oh, I'm sure that Nate will pass the credit around. I'm sure he'll thank Randy Orton. Don't you think he will?
I don't know. This evolution, is this a sign of more things to come? Orton is smiling like a Cheshire cat.
What a smile.